Okay, I think we're listening to Mozart's Idomeneo now on BBC Radio 3 afternoon concert, which is often in the background. So this was our document where we left off from lesson on styles, lesson 2, and that's about enough on that. Of course, don't try and format individual lines. If you want to, there might be a reason why I just can't bother to make a style for a single line that occurs in the document. All right, so well, let's just do it locally. Let's just do it locally. Font color. Let's just make it. I need something red. I need something in a different font, and I don't want it italic. And I want it to be really big. Okay, now fine. It's telling me it's heading 3. It might be, but if I click on this button, oh dear, Mozart seems to have turned into what's her name? Helena Bonham Carter. No, it's not Helena Bonham Carter. It's oops. It's
Uwe Ansnes joins the Czech Philharmonic and conductor Tomáš Netopil in this performance of Mozart's piano concerto
sure.
number 2.
It's not Helena Bonham Carter. No, it's anyway, you can find out from BBC Radio 3. Anyway, so let's come back. So it'll tell you show direct formatting guides. There we are, and it kind of puts this bubble around it and tells you that it's not actually style 3, and we can change it back by clicking on the style in the style box, right? That's how it's done. I quite like having a bit of. We'll just leave that there. So, what we want to do is look at headers and footers, the bit that goes across the top that's repeated in every page, and the bit that goes along the bottom that's repeated in every page, or at least in every section, let's say. Excuse me. You'll have your page numbering. You'll have your little logo, you'll have your chapter heading, you'll have the dates, you'll have the revision number, maybe, if you're like me, where there are always revisions and you issue them and publish them and whatnot. So we're going to put this little thing to bed now and bring up a document that just begins to show. It's my CV. There we are. Here's the style guides. There's the document map. So what's number 6? Number 6 is heading 2. What's number? Oh, it's heading 2. I don't seem to have heading 1. It doesn't really matter. I probably did that because heading 1. If I look, you get 3 options with the heading with the style guides, of course. Styles in use, recommended by Bill Gates, and styles in the document, or styles in the global template, and all styles. But just look at the ones in the document. There may be more, and the numbers will change, just so don't get confused by that. Anyway, we're here to look at the what's the header and what is the footer. Let's start with the footer. So I'm in the footer. I'm going to enlarge that slightly. I'm in the footer. What have I got? I've got a picture. How do I know it's a picture? Because if I double click it, there we are. It comes up. It knows it's a picture, and it comes up format picture. So I can either make that bigger or smaller. Lock the page. Important thing is its wrapping of the text right now. You'll see mine's in front of text. I have had nightmares trying to use these other options where the text very cleverly puts itself around the picture or above the picture or down below the picture, and just becomes a nightmare. So you may have better luck with that, but the minute I insert a picture, which we'll do in a minute, I'd always put it in front of text, and at least I know where the thing goes. Something can just disappear off the page, and you've got to go into web view or outline view to find it again and drag it back, and it just misbehaves. So if you've got it the size you want and it's in front of the text, you can usually, it won't mess you about. Now what have we got here? I think these are supposed to be page numbers, but they don't look like it. So let's just change that. So generally what you want, oh, no, there we are, it is a field code. Excuse me. So I'm undoing this one, right? You right click. Oh no, it's not, sorry. It's not, it should be. So what do you want to do? You usually want to say it's page number 1. Oops. It's page, right, it's page number X of pages Y, the number of pages in the document. Okay, here there are only 2. How do I do that? You insert a field. Oh, have they gone? My goodness. Oh no, there it is. Sorry, this is the new 2018 version. So categories, document information. Nope, it's generally numbering, right? I want the page number. You can look at options. It might tell you some formatting things. If you want that, you just call it add to the field. You can do that thing like dates. Sometimes you have to, otherwise it'll give you hours, minutes, seconds, day of the month, day of the millennium, and all the rest of it, and you only want the date of today, right? But so we'll cancel that for now. Preserve formatting, so it's going to give us the page number, right? And it will come in, and let's say it's page number of, and then we'll insert another field, which is it's called num pages, which is probably in document information. Yeah, there it is. So that's the total number of pages in the document. Okay, so there we are. It tells me it's 2 of 2. Great. Now, when I'm in a footer or a header, it used to say close. It doesn't anymore. I think you just press escape. Yes. Now, I'm going to pretend that I've got more pages in here. Right, I should have 3 now. Yeah, so it's gone up to 2. Pages 2 of 3. So it's automated, right? It's automated, which is great. So that's the footer. The header, what's in the header? Some words. That's it, really. There's no fields in here. You might want a field. That's probably, we could get rid of that and insert a date field. Let's do that. Let's put in field. Let's put in date and time. We want date. What date do I want? If I put that date in, date, it'll be today's date. Whenever I open the document, it'll be today's date. Well, I want it. It'll be the date of the day I open the document. I don't want that. I want the date that I made the document, and that's the save date. Now, you do need to press on options here because it's American. Oh, I've managed to fix that so that it's not month, day. It is day, month. But you might want to actually have the name of the day, which is, what is it, Friday, and I think you have to go for that one. It's got the DDDDD, so that'll begin to say Friday, the 27th of December, 2019. If you want to shorten it, fine, do it that way. I'm gonna go for the full Monty. Add to the field, and that's it. And there you go. There we are. That's it. And if I click on it, it goes grey. Because it's a field code. There is an option in preferences that shows you that is a code, and it then gives you the code instead of the results. So you don't want that, but you'll find, now that's save day, right? So that'll always open on the 27th of December If I resave this tomorrow, then it'll be the 28th, but it won't necessarily automatically update the field. It will when you print, but you've got to right-click on that field and update it. Toggle field codes gives me the code, as I was saying, which is really ugly. So, you know, before you print it, it'll print okay. Well, the field codes will always update in the printing, but just beware. If it's not showing something right, just right-click and update the field. Okay, well, it's not going to update, of course. Oh, and then so because it's still Friday the 27th. Now, what have we got? A couple of minutes left to show you the thing I mentioned in the styles lesson. There's a bit of vertical text, especially with a CV. They're in a pile of papers. Someone's got not much time. They doesn't want to look quickly through them. And yours has a vertical piece of text in the footer, which actually it can be the file name, it can be the name of the document, or it can be whatever you want. In this case, it's my resume. Now, what is it? It's a text box, right? It's a text box. Format the shape. Okay, did you see that? It was right-click. It's a right-click and format the shape. Now, this has all gone a bit different. Okay, so it's actually a text box. It should be layout and properties. Text box. Yeah, there we go. So it's a text box. Now you'll find wrap text in shape. Yeah, okay, but its position. The vertical